Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So what I've got here today is the Lexmark MC3426i all-in-one laser printer. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is do a simple unboxing. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see how well they package it. Go ahead and go over some of the specs. But without further ado, let's go ahead and tear this box open. Let's check it out. Like I said again, this is their all-in-one laser printer here. And it appears that Lexmark also has a subscription program. So let's see. They apparently have a certain way they want you to pull this out. Okay. Shows here they want you to open the box from the top like it is and then tip it to the side and slide it out. So I think this is 26 pounds if I remember right. So it's a little hefty. Here is the setup configuration. Apparently they've got a little link video perhaps, as well as a URL for it. All right, let's take everything out. Got your power cable, got a DVD or a CD. It looks like a graphical quick setup. Yeah, just a one-page picture of basically all the tape that you need to remove from it. Safety information, fax machine instructions, and that's it. So let's go ahead and finish getting this out of here. So going by the weight of it, it is better. Go ahead and tip it to the side. Easy peasy. Let's take that off. I will admit this printer is a bit larger than I was expecting it to be. Gotta make sure it will fit in the current spot too. Okay, so here it is. Looks like you got a USB port right here. There's your power. This has a fax right here. You got your Ethernet port here, your USB. All right, so let's go ahead and start taking all the tape off of this. Let's check it out. It is gonna be quite a bit of tape, so let's get started. Here are the four toner cartridges. You got the yellow, blue, magenta, and the black. Here's the paper tray. Let me go ahead and throw some paper in here real quick. All right, so for the unboxing and for the taping and stuff, that is pretty much it, or that is it. It was just the tape off of here, and then removing all the little clips in the toner cartridges, and you're basically done. Now all we need to do is go ahead and put this where it's going to store, where it's going to have it sitting, and then hook everything up. Right here, your waste toner bottle. So when this thing fills up, this is where it is. Now it's here on the side right here. So let's go ahead and power this on. I've already got it plugged in the back. I've already got a network cable here in the back as well. I will be connecting this via network cable instead of a USB-C cable since I'm going to run this through the network. So let's go ahead and power it on. You got your power button right here. Now it does say here that you can connect this printer up with Wi-Fi, in which case you would use the Lexmark mobile assistant app on both the App Store and the Google Play Store. So be aware of that. Like I said, I will not be using Wi-Fi on this. I'm using a wired network cable, so I will not be demonstrating that portion of it. Okay, so it's asking for the language. Let's go ahead and click next. It's asking me if I want to set up an admin account. So let's go ahead and do that, even though I honestly don't need it, but let's just check it out. So username, so it allows you to choose that. I'll go ahead and select something here. Okay, go ahead and create a password for it. Okay, got my username and password entered. So let's go ahead and click next. It's asking for the country, which is automatically correct. It's asking if you allow anonymous data collection, which I am not. It's saying there's cloud services available. In connection to Lexmark cloud services is enabled. You can disable this at any time by going to settings, cloud services. Okay, setup is now complete. Click OK. So here you can copy, email. There's the cloud connector. Status of supplies. It's got tray 1, letter, plain paper, which is correct. That's what I've got in there. Manual paper. The manual paper is actually right here above. So here's your tray, but your manual slot is right here above it. This is, I guess, they're calling it, no, it's not tray 1. It's just called manual tray. But if you had something in here that you want to stick one page at a time, this would be it right here. And then this is your, like I said, your paper trays right here. Since I opened it, it was just verifying if I have plain paper in there, which I did. Okay, let's go back. So like I said, here's your power button. Here's your power button. This is your home, your back. I'm guessing this is like an OK button. So let's go back. Applies. Here is the status of your toner as well as the waste toner bottle. Go back. There are no alerts. Let's go home. Job queue, nothing in the job. 0 print, 0 fax, 0 network jobs. Settings, device, preferences, display language. So there's the initial setup. Okay, so it's asking for the admin information that I entered earlier. So it looks like everything that has this little lock symbol means that you can only access it with the admin, which I set up earlier. Let's see what maintenance is. Fig menu, USB configuration. So USB plug and play, scan to local or USB speed. I very rarely use USB keys on this thing, so I'm not going to mess with it. Tray configuration, linking, it's automatic. Show tray insert message, only for unknown sizes, always off. I'll leave that to default. I'll leave all these. These are all probably, yeah, all set to default autos. I'm gonna leave that. Print configuration, black mode only is off. Color trapping, not sure what that is. I'm gonna leave this stuff to default as well. Go back to settings again. So network is where I actually want to go. So let me go ahead and log in. I want to go to TCP IP services. So for this one, I am going to give it a static address, but I'm going to make it a static address via my gateway instead of through here instead, since I need to go back and look at what address is currently available. As you can see, there is a lot of options here, especially options that you could potentially mess up if you don't know what you're doing, specifically under network. Here's where you'll mess with your Wi-Fi or your wireless, so you can set it all up here. Again, I'm just using wired, so I don't need to mess with wireless. You got Wi-Fi direct option here. You can enable it this way. Here's the cloud services. You got your troubleshooting. You have some reports you can do. You can set up the printer itself from here. From the top, that was the notification center that I just clicked on. It shows that it is connected to the network. Device sounds, it's on. There is my current IP that it automatically assigned. Okay, so that was the job queue, this one right here, and that is the status applies. Go ahead and hit home. Here you can change the sounds. I left them all. Probably just gonna leave everything as is, yeah. Unless something starts to annoy me, I'm just gonna leave everything default for now. Let's see what the reports is. Main settings page. So now it is going to go ahead and print out the main setting page. So this is a good test of the printer to make sure it's working. I'm printing out the settings page. Or apparently page is by the looks of it. Okay, so this actually pulls everything up. This is apparently all the settings features on this printer. And as you can see, it is pages and pages worth. But yep, this is all the settings options and what they're currently set to. So instead of just blindly going through everything, trying to figure it all out, print out your settings page, go through it, see what you want to change, and then know exactly what to do. So that's all of that. But at least we know it works. Like I said, it just printed out a whole bunch of pages. Only thing I'm a little worried about is that it's got a little smudge up here on top on the very first page. Even though this was a used page that I had printed out, it didn't have a smudge on the top, so it only appears to be on the first page and that's it. So I'm going to chalk that up to maybe first time use. It had a little bit of toner somewhere. And hopefully it won't appear like that on my first page for all prints. Okay, so this button is your copy button, and yep, there it is. It printed absolutely nothing out since there's nothing on my scanner to copy. Okay, so there is a lot, a whole lot of settings on this thing to go through. It will probably take a long time to do one video of it just because this thing does appear to have a lot of setting features in it. So I am not going to go through everything here. If y'all guys want to, maybe I'll do another video in the future going through everything here. Otherwise, I would say this is just one of those things where you just go into the settings, see what it can do, see what changes. If it's something you don't understand, I would probably read about it, research it first before just blindly messing around with it. Otherwise, you can always just reset it and start over from scratch if you end up messing something up. All right, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. This was the unboxing, and I guess we did a little setup of the Lexmark MC3426i Laser Color Printer. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You guys stay safe out there, and y'all have a great day.